You know how sometimes you find out the news way later than everybody else? Like the whole group chat knew something 3 days ago that you're barely finding out about. That's almost like what enslaved people in Texas dealt with for at least 2.5 years. June 19, 1865. The last enslaved people in Galveston, Texas finally found out that they were free. The Emancipation Proclamation freed them in 1863 though. That is a 30-month delay. No text messages, no pager, no carrier pigeon, nothing. And to add insult to injury, most enslaved people did not hear that they were free from like Union soldiers. Most of them heard that they were free from their enslavers, the same people that had been lying to them for the past 2 years. And now we celebrate. For a long time, Juneteenth remained a Black celebratory holiday. Cookouts, art shows, block parties, everything. And then in 2021, it became a federal holiday. Now, most people just assume politicians got sentimental. They shed a tear. They watched the 13th documentary and, really had a change of heart. That's cute, but that is very wrong. There was an entire grassroots movement pushing for this since before Joe Biden got the office keys. Shout out to Opal Lee, the grandmother of Juneteenth. She walked thousands of miles while elected officials pretended that they didn't see her. But eventually, they caved because that is what happens when you annoy people in power for long enough. Democracy. And just a reminder that neither Juneteenth nor the Emancipation Proclamation ended slavery. The 13th Amendment literally says slavery is illegal except as a punishment for a crime. Slavery was moved, not ended. Same mechanism, just a different name. Voting access gets restricted the moment it becomes convenient. Black history gets banned from classrooms because the truth makes people uncomfortable. Black women continuously dying during childbirth at 3 times the rate of white women. Not because our bodies are different, but because hospitals don't listen to us. And Black women especially. And the racial wealth gap, shit's not an accident. That is the original wage theft with compound interest. This is the same age-old machinery built to extract labor and control Black bodies. Just now, they have better HVAC. You don't have to be a genius to see this pattern. Meanwhile, this administration is attacking all forms of DEI because intelligent and successful melanated people trigger their inferiority complex. It must be really frustrating to know that despite your several 100-year head start, unmitigated privilege, and the countless obstacles they must have faced along their journey, they still end up being more educated and just as qualified. I know it's got to take Simone Biles levels of mental gymnastics to still be a white supremacist today. That shit is so pathetic. But here is what they always forget. We are our saviors. Back then, the ancestors didn't just wait for the law to come save them. They did it themselves. Somebody can't read? We'll teach each other at night. One of our loved ones getting sold away? We'll braid escape routes in their hair. Literal maps in their braids. That is not a metaphor. That is the genius reality. Trace that same collaboration and creativity from then to today, and today, Black resilience looks like community bail funds, doulas stepping in where hospitals won't listen, HBCUs graduating generations of doctors and lawyers that the Ivy Leagues ignored, Black tech collectives building wealth outside traditional systems. We learned to rely on each other because this system taught us a very important lesson. The system will help you when it's convenient for the system, not for you. The common enemy hasn't changed either. It's not a person, it's a plan. A plan to erase history, suppress votes, and to convince you that unity means staying quiet and keeping the peace. But here's the good news. Juneteenth became a federal holiday in months, not decades, months. That proves yet again that when Black folks organize, we can move mountains, or at the very least, presidents. So celebrate freedom today, whether you're watching this video while Black or not. But if you are a Black American while watching this video, I want you to know, for this Juneteenth and every Juneteenth after, you are your ancestors' wildest dreams. At dinner tonight, ask yourself, which local groups organizing for Black folks do you support? Who is your Opal Lee? Go find them, and then go annoy some politicians. And I got my red drink here, ready to celebrate this momentous occasion. Hell yeah. Happy Juneteenth, everybody, and cheers to our future.